Welcome back to Coin Collectors. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1994 1-cent coin. Is it just a humble penny, or could it be worth big money? Stick around as we uncover its value, history, and what to look for to potentially strike gold, or rather, copper. First, let's take a quick look at the history of the 1-cent coin, often called the Lincoln penny. Since its introduction in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, the design has been a staple of American coinage. The 1994 1-cent coin is part of the Lincoln Memorial Series, which was minted from 1959 to 2008. It features a portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, designed by Frank Gasparro. This design replaced the earlier wheat penny style. By 1994, the U.S. Mint was producing pennies made primarily of copper-plated zinc, a change made in 1982 due to the rising cost of copper. But don't let that discourage you, this tiny coin still has hidden treasures to uncover. At face value, the 1994 penny is, well, worth just 1 cent. But in the world of coin collecting, value isn't just about what's printed on the coin. Factors like rarity, condition, and errors can dramatically increase a coin's worth. So, how does the 1994 penny stack up? Let's break it down. There are a few key things to look for when determining if your 1994 penny is worth more than 1 cent. Mint marks. The 1994 penny was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Proof coins, especially in pristine condition, are highly sought after by collectors. A coin's condition, or grade, is critical. Coins in mint state condition, with no visible wear, can fetch higher prices. An MS-67 or higher 1994 penny could sell for $20 to $50. Look for minting errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, or clipped planchets. A 1994 penny with a significant error could sell for hundreds of dollars depending on the rarity and demand. Got a 1994 penny lying around? Grab a magnifying glass and start checking for these details. Now let's talk money. How much are collectors actually paying for these coins? In 2023, a 1994 D penny in MS-68 condition sold for over $500 at auction. Error coins from 1994, like a double die obverse, have been known to sell for hundreds of dollars. Proof coins from San Francisco can range from $5 to $50, depending on their grade. It's amazing how a coin that most people overlook could be worth so much. If you're new to coin collecting, here are some quick tips. 1. Handle coins carefully, use gloves to avoid damage. 2. Invest in a magnifying glass or microscope to spot small details. 3. Learn about coin grading to understand your coin's value better. And remember, even if your 1994 penny doesn't turn out to be worth a fortune, it's still a piece of history and a gateway into an exciting hobby. Coin collecting isn't just about money, it's about preserving history and uncovering stories hidden in plain sight. Who knows? Your next penny could be worth $1,000. Thanks for tuning in to Coin Collectors HQ. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a treasure hunting tip. Have a 1994 penny story or question? Drop it in the comments below, we'd love to hear from you. Until next time, happy collecting. Next today, a close-up shot of a shiny 1995 penny placed on a table, with dramatic lighting. Could this tiny, humble coin in your pocket be worth thousands of dollars? The 1995 1-cent coin might seem ordinary, but some rare versions of this penny are making collectors go crazy. Stick around to find out if your coin could be one of these hidden treasures. A slideshow of old U.S. coins and an image of the Lincoln Penny series. The Lincoln Penny, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, is one of the longest-running coin series in the United States. By 1995, the Lincoln penny had become a staple of U.S. currency, featuring the iconic profile of Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, designed by Victor David Brenner and Frank Gasparro, respectively. During this year, over 6.6 billion pennies were minted between the Philadelphia and Denver mints. While the face value of a penny is, of course, just 1 cent, certain features can make some coins worth significantly more. Zoom into the date, 1995, on a penny, followed by a magnifying glass revealing details. So, what makes the 1995 penny so special? The key lies in rare errors and varieties that collectors prize. For this year, the most famous variant is the 1995 double die obverse, or DDO. This error occurs when the design on the die used to strike the coin is accidentally doubled, creating a doubling effect that's visible to the naked eye, particularly on the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." If you have a 1995 penny, look closely at these inscriptions. If you notice doubling, you might have struck gold, figuratively speaking. Scene: a chart showing values of 1995 DDO pennies. Depending on its condition, a 1995 double die obverse penny can fetch anywhere from $20 to $1,000 or more at auction. A pristine, uncirculated example graded by a professional grading service can bring in the big bucks. Scene: comparison of a standard 1995 penny with a 1995 DDO under different lighting. Now, most 1995 pennies you come across will just be worth their face value, 1 cent. But if you take the time to inspect your coins, you might discover a hidden treasure. It's also worth noting that the condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. Coins graded as MS-65 or higher are much more valuable than heavily worn examples. Professional grading can authenticate and assign a value to your coin. Scene: a coin collection displayed neatly in a collector's album. Aside from the 1995 DDO, other factors can make a penny valuable. Look for mint marks. Pennies from the Denver Mint and Philadelphia Mint are common, but errors in these mints could make a coin rare. High-grade examples: even standard 1995 pennies can have some collector value if they're in pristine, uncirculated condition. Die cracks or other errors: these unusual features can add value to otherwise normal coins. If you're not sure what you have, consider taking your coin to a local coin shop or sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Scene: screenshots of online auction listings for 1995 pennies. Still skeptical? Here are some real-world examples. In 2020, a 1995 double die obverse penny in MS-67 condition sold at auction for over $2,500. Another example in slightly lower condition still brought in $500. These sales prove that a little penny could make a big difference in your wallet if you know what to look for. Scene: someone carefully sorting through a jar of pennies with gloves on. Here's how you can get started. 1. Check your loose change. Don't overlook the pennies in your pocket, car, or couch cushions. Invest in a magnifying glass or coin loupe. This will help you identify small details like doubling or mint marks. Store your finds properly. Use coin holders or albums to keep them safe from damage. Remember, even the tiniest scratch can significantly reduce a coin's value. Scene: the coin from the opening is placed into a collector's album. Could you have a rare 1995 penny hiding in plain sight? Take a closer look at your coins. You might just discover a hidden gem. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and let us know in the comments what coins you'd like us to cover next. And remember, every penny counts. Thanks for watching. Happy collecting! Next, coin enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, and the spotlight is on the 1972 Lincoln cent. Did you know that this humble penny could be worth far more than its face value? In this video, we'll explore its history, what makes certain versions of this coin so valuable, and how to check if you have one that's worth big bucks. First, let's talk history. The 1972 Lincoln cent, also known as the penny, was struck by the U.S. Mint as part of the series honoring Abraham Lincoln, first introduced in 1909. This series marked the centennial of Lincoln's birth and was the first U.S. coin to feature a historical figure. By 1972, the design featured Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, or heads side, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Over 5.5 billion of these coins were minted across 3 facilities, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. But here's where it gets exciting: not all 1972 cents are created equal. Certain rare variations and errors have turned what was once pocket change into collector's gold. The face value of the 1972 Lincoln cent is, of course, 1 cent. However, its actual value depends on 2 factors: its condition and any unique characteristics. These pennies are made of a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc. Fun fact: the copper content alone could make the coin worth more than a penny in melt value, especially with rising copper prices. Now let's get to the juicy part: what makes some 1972 pennies worth hundreds, or even thousands, of dollars. The most famous variety is the 1972 double die obverse. This error occurred during the minting process when the die used to strike the coins was improperly aligned, resulting in a doubled image. Look closely at the date and the inscriptions like "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." If you see doubling in these areas, you could have a highly sought-after coin. Depending on its condition, a 1972 DDO penny can sell for anywhere between $100 and $1,200 or more at auction. Another valuable error is the 1972 no mint mark proof penny. While most pennies from Philadelphia have no mint mark, proof versions of this error coin were struck with incredible detail, making them extremely rare and desirable. Don't forget about other errors like off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and die cracks. These anomalies can also fetch impressive prices among collectors. Of course, the value of any coin depends heavily on its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to perfect mint state. A 1972 DDO penny in circulated condition might be worth a few $100s, while one in mint state could bring in thousands. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC can help authenticate and grade your coin to maximize its value. Wondering if you have a hidden gem in your coin jar? Start by carefully examining any 1972 pennies you come across. Use a magnifying glass or a coin loop to spot doubling or other errors. Once you've identified a rare coin, consider having it graded by a professional service. After that, you can list it on platforms like eBay, attend coin auctions, or sell it directly to a collector or dealer. So, there you have it, everything you need to know about the 1972 Lincoln cent. From its rich history to the thrilling hunt for rare errors, this penny is a perfect example of how small treasures can hold big surprises. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin collecting tips and insights. And hey, who knows? That old penny in your pocket might just make you rich.